everyone, welcome back to the 4 a.m. Talks podcast, and you are listening to Poems with Ramya Velu. To begin with, thank you so much to those of you who have been tuning in to my episode every Sunday. Trust me, your small gesture is driving me one step further to do better at what I am doing right now. So, thank you so much for your time and effort. Nevertheless, how are you? How has your weekend been so far? Right now, I am recording this episode on a Friday night and it's 11:30 p.m. For a fact, I know that my weekend is going to be even more hectic because I will have to prepare for my uni as my physical classes are starting the following week, and I am so excited to be back on the campus, and I'm so happy to be meeting my friends again. Alongside, I guess it's going to be even more crazy as I have my class test coming up and I haven't prepared anything so far. I hope to find strength to be prepared more this time because I am very indecisive when it comes to studies, especially exams, because the last minute studies are effective to score better grades. That's what my belief system is. If you believe this, we are on the same boat. If you're not, just know that I have tears rolling down my cheeks. I'm just scared. I just don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know that I will do well. Regardless, today's poem has relevance to everyone because the theme is about the feeling of uncertainty that one faces during a stage in life. So, we all have been uncertain of times because of COVID 19. And don't you think the feeling of uncertainty comes when there is a lack of assurance? And I wrote this poem in the year 2021 when India hit a major crisis during severity in COVID 19. And nobody had a clue if it were possible to go back to the life that once we were living because everything was changing, every system was changing. All of us were in physical connection to each other. We used to meet in person and it changed to virtual, which was more frustrating. And we had lockdown after lockdown that was kind of draining our energy. And in this period, my uncertainty rised due to various factors, and I had pressure all around me, due to which I was stressing on myself concerning everything. And my anger would shoot up while I didn't know if I would become someone who would make it despite all odds. Right now, I'm going to recite my poem and let's discuss further. The title of my poem is The Uncertain Future. Oh Lord, could you please listen to me like always? My head is hammered by the pressure around me. My temples is pinched with stress. My heart feels heavy, stuffed with storms of emotions. My hands are resisting, legs are growing weaker to touch the ground. And I lay down on this bed, being paralyzed with anger. After all, I am trying to run to see what the uncertain future has got for me, to see if my weakness is changed into strength. I wrote this poem while I was listening to Coldplay's Fix You song. The lyrics hit me hard at night because the lyrics go something like this: when you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? It could never be worse than the feeling of helplessness that you feel during the night. If any of you who is feeling hard at yourself at this moment, I want you to sit back and think about all the grief that you feel is actually helping you grow wiser every day. At times like this, I know it's hard for oneself to accept the event or the situation, and what's happening around you may not feel okay, but I guess you would come across many new things that is helping your mind and heart open to new perspectives. If you feel angry like me, just know that anger is actually a part of you. And I came across something on internet that was quite interesting, where a therapist told a client that your anger is a part of you. It basically knows your mistreatment and abuse are basically unacceptable, and it knows that you deserve to be better off at a better place, and your anger is a part that loves you. Your anger is a part of you that loves you. It takes strength to come this far in a journey to realize this. If you're dealing with a lot, I just want to say that I know it is difficult, the heaviness you carry inside, the inner battles that no one sees, the smiles that you're forced to cover, how you truly feel, the tears you hold back when someone asks if you're okay. I know we must be strong, but there are times when we need to come undone, naked, and vulnerable. This is what I feel. And this is something that I actually trust in. Sometimes we need to let the weight of our emotion flow. And we need to be heard. We need those emotions to be heard. We are not meant to carry all of it alone. So if you see that you are feeling this often late, I want you to believe and find connections that make you feel alive and make you feel cared for and valued. Please do not drain yourself in limiting beliefs. I know it is easier said than done, but you need to understand that you have come a long way. If you were to look back right now, I think you will recognize your strength, because I see you there and I feel you there and I understand you there. And I also want to give you a certain tips to recover from your emotional setbacks. For example, if you feel frustrated or if you feel very tired, and if you had a very long day, or even if you just cried, I think this would help. I recently read this over the internet and it has really helped me. If you feel certain way, I think just go take a shower, change all your clothes, even your socks and innerwears. This is the first step to everything. And I'll tell you why. And pour yourself a big cold glass of water and please drink all of it. And once you're done, get a refill, because this will boost you physically and emotionally. And also try to grab a snack, something light, so that you don't have to prepare it. I think I would recommend you to have some yogurt, or I would recommend you to, like, drink something that, like milk, or get a piece of fruit or a cake, or even sometimes a crackers. It makes you uh have a good time. I love crackers. So if you just love crackers, just go get crackers and get under the covers, and try turning on to something like TV or a movie, maybe listen to some music, anything that distracts you. Or what I would suggest you to do, rather than doing this, maybe try calling somebody or text someone, or even go talk to your sibling who's in the next room. By doing this, you will know that you are loved and you are important, because you are taking care of yourself. And this is what I've been doing so far, and it has helped me so much during emotional setbacks. So, we are coming to a flag end of this episode. Before I let you go, I want you to remember that you are going to be okay. And if you are okay, I want you to comment below. I want you to say something for the people who are feeling an emotional setback or who are feeling uncertainty. I think It's always better that you comment below on how you recovered from an emotional setback that you faced, because it would help someone who is going through similar to yours. Let's grow strong mentally. So until I see you in the next